Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go live in just another 60 seconds. Please stand by. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our special ERC overview. I'm very excited, man. Today's been a busy day. Hopefully everyone is doing well here July 15th, 2023. I know a lot of people are under a heat wave as we speak. I'm hoping you guys are staying hydrated and checking on your elders. That's just my public service announcement. But real quick, Ben McCrae here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I want to welcome each and every one of you that's on the Zoom, as well as we are now live on, making sure we're live on the YouTube channel. So welcome to all of our YouTube folks who's watching this information. Man, I want to share with you guys, and some of you have been hearing about it, a concept called ERC, which is the Employee Retention Credit. And there's a lot of misinformation that's out there. A lot of people think the opportunity is over with, but I'm here to let you guys know, and we're so excited that there's lots of opportunity in front of us, and we have a company that's bringing results, okay? Now, I want to put a disclaimer out there, because I'm putting this on a platform where I have other projects that I'm working, which are my main focus in the finance space. ERC is a little bit off the rail, but it actually folds into exactly what I'm doing. It's a window of opportunity that is so huge that it will be financially irresponsible not to at least seize the moment in regards to the amount of money that could be earned and the amount of businesses that can be helped with the money that's sitting on the table. So my disclaimer is, this is for individuals who have the mental capacity to add something else to their plate. Hear what I'm saying? Individuals who have the mental capacity, this is an opportunity, a window of opportunity we have until about 2025 to go out here and help a lot of small and mid-sized businesses get access to a lot of capital, a lot of money that's going to help them to remain in business. And in doing so, you have the ability to make some incredible income. And I'm fired up about it because the results of work that has been done in the last few months is starting to come to fruition, where folks on our team is getting paid out, money is flowing. And I just want to inspire and encourage individuals who, for the first time looking at this, to take action. And those who've had this sitting in their on the shelf in their belt, arsenal of opportunities, to take full advantage of it. So let's jump into it. What we're going to do real quick is go over a quick overview. I'm going to introduce you to After the Credit, which is a program that we have lined up where we have a whole new component of our opportunity. And then I'm going to introduce you to a challenge for the next 100 days, how to put yourself in a position by taking action to put yourself in a position to earn over $500,000, guys. And that right there should get everybody fired up and excited. So let me navigate these screens so I can flow accordingly. So first and foremost, again, ERC, the Employee Retention Credit, ladies and gentlemen, this is a CARES Act program. Many of you already are familiar with the fact that we came out of a pandemic. Many individuals suffered from the pandemic, but businesses suffered tremendously due to, mandatory shutdowns, social distancing, things of that nature. So what the government did was set up a stimulus package. Now, many of us are familiar with the PPP, where individuals leveraged that, took advantage of it. Some people took advantage of it illegally, but of course they're dealing with that situation. Then we have the EIDL, which some people took advantage of that, but wasn't that familiar with it. But one program that was neglected because it wasn't as popular, it wasn't as it wasn't a lot of money involved in this, was the ERC program. That's the Employee Retention Credit. Because at the time when this took place, business owners can only take advantage of the PPP, but they wasn't able to take advantage of the ERC. So of course, the ERC was neglected. And there wasn't any monetary benefits for folks to bring the ERC to the marketplace. So again, it was neglected. So what the government saw that, they had all this money, trillions of dollars allotted in the reserve for businesses that kept their their employees employed during the pandemic. They had to get this money out. Now, they're not going to beg for you to get it out, but they're making it available for those who have access to information and know that it's available. This is where we come in at. So what they simply did was they said, hey, listen, we're going to increase the amount from $5,000 for 2020 to $7,000 in 2021, where people still didn't move on that. So they made some more adjustments where they said businesses who got the PPP can also qualify for the ERC. So there's been many adjustments to the program. I ran into a gentleman the other day, business owner. He thought, I can't qualify for that because I got a PPP. He had old information because most businesses who got the PPP absolutely qualify. They qualify for PPP. Chances are they qualify for the ERC. And they went even further to say, hey, companies can receive up to $26,000 per employee if they qualify for this program. So what are the qualifications? Basically, businesses that show significant decrease in the revenue during the pandemic, businesses who are partially or completely shut down, or businesses whose practice were affected by the pandemic with supply chains, processing, etc. Every business qualifies as long as you have 1 to 500 W-2 employees. None of those employees can be, and I'm being bold and saying every business, majority of businesses, let me just put that disclaimer out there. You have 1 to 500 employees, okay? W-2 employees, full-time, none of it can't be your personal family members. Understand this, guys. So it can't be your wife, and your child. That doesn't qualify. It has to be non-family member employees. You can qualify for the ERC. And it doesn't have to be, it could be, you could make a whole lot of money. The gentleman I spoke to yesterday has 5 employees. Well, it was 2 days ago. He made a lot of money. He said, I really didn't have much of a disruption. As a matter of fact, we ignored all mandatory requirements. We just didn't buy into it. I said, but you had supply chain issues. Somewhere along the line, every business was impacted by the pandemic. And the thing that I want people to understand is our job is not to, if you decide to partner with us, all we want a business to do is simply go through a process with no obligation just to see if they qualify. If they don't qualify, great. You don't qualify. But what if you do? And that's exactly what I share with them. I said, listen, it's going to take you less than 5 minutes to fill out a quick online survey. Let's see if you qualify. And ladies and gentlemen, he does. A few $1,000s is on the way to his household. And that's what the company pays. We have individuals getting checks in the mail directly from the IRS. And in doing that, we get paid very well. Businesses get paid very well. Think of the amount of businesses in your community and look at all those closed doors that we could have helped if we simply walked into that dry cleaner, that grocery store, that restaurant, that small manufacturing company who had to shut down because they couldn't bounce back from having to shut their doors during a pandemic or social distancing or supply chain demand, a conversation, a phone call, an email from us, where we could have put a few $100,000 back into their bank account that would help them stay afloat for a few more years or a few more days, a few more months, would have changed everything for them. And that's exactly what we do. So as we go to the slides, let me walk you through how this process works, because we had a retail shop, and these are real businesses that was helped. With 9 employees, $68,000, a restaurant, 5 locations, 63 employees, $1.2 million, a local catering company with 15 employees, $262,000, a trucking company, 180 employees, $3.1 million going back to this business. I mean, think about how impactful that was for these businesses to have that money blast into their bank accounts. And the great thing with the ERC, they can use this money for whatever they want. Unlike a PPP, where at some point they had to pay it back or it was forgiven, but they had to put it back towards their employees and things of that nature. With an ERC, there is no requirements in that regard. So businesses love that. The person who joined our team, who joined Links and shared this with these businesses, got $2,040 for that simple referral. $36,000. We have $7,875. $93,000 for simply referring a business owner. I'll give you a quick example. This trucking company was a friend of a friend who simply said, hey, you might want to talk to this individual. Who do you know who's a business owner in your Rolodex? Which one of your friends have businesses? And it's simply from that conversation, they said, go through the process. They qualified 180 employees. They helped their friend's business get back $3 million. And in return, they got back $93 million. That's major. That is absolutely major. And it's a very simple process. Let me show you how this works. We don't have to sell this. I mean, those folks who say, well, I'm not into sales. Listen, it's not a sales component to this. We're giving away free money. We're simply asking a business owner, hey, how are you? How long have you been in business? Were you in business during the pandemic? How did the pandemic impact your business? Did you keep your employees on staff? When they say yes, we say, listen, go to my website. You might qualify for the ERC, which is up to $26,000 for every employee that you kept on staff. Once they go in there, they fill out a quick questionnaire, begin qualification. Basically, once they see how much they qualify right there on the website, they upload their information. And then once they upload their information, the experts with ERC process that information, let them know within a couple of weeks exactly what they're going to get back, and then basically send over the information, their documents and everything in order for them to sign off on it. And then once they do that, they send it to the IRS. And then within a few weeks or a few months, and it's been happening a lot faster because the government is enforcing the IRS to move these monies quickly to businesses so that they can stay afloat. They get their payment and you get paid very well for that. Simple process. All we do is move them through the process. It's an easy flow of transactions, should I say. I was about to say sell. Now, one of the things I love about this company, because there's a few different companies out there who's talking about the ERC program. One thing I love about this program and the company we partnered up with, Links, is its transparency. It has full transparency in the back office. You'll be able to see every action that takes place from start to payout. You'll see when the business owner filled out their questionnaire. If they stopped in the middle of the questionnaire, you can call them and say, hey, there's 26 questions. You only filled out 12. You got to finish this up. You can communicate with them and move them through that whole process. You can see when they put their documents in. You can see when they get paid. I mean, it's transparency. And when we're talking about big dollars, $93,000 payouts, you want transparency and see everything that's taking place. You'll have access to that with this amazing service, and it's free. So how do you get paid with this? Guys, we help businesses get access to the money. Once they get access and see how much they qualify for, okay, they go to your website, they fill out the information, they qualify for $400,000, $1 million. Once they get that set up and they agree to it, Links gets paid 15% of the total credit received. So that's their contingency fee that they charge the business owner, which is normal. And it's one of the lowest contingency fees out there. Some companies, 20, 30, 40%. They charge 15%. There's no upfront cost whatsoever. The fee is taken out of the money that's being collected. Now, we also have a bridge finance where a company has the ability, instead of waiting 4, 6, 7 months, they can basically get finance for whatever they qualify for right away and immediately. And as soon as we get paid, the Links get paid, the businesses get paid, you get paid. Now, how do you get paid? Well, let's talk about the bridge finance real quick. I forgot I changed these slides up. Cash flow is king. ERC loan repayment terms. We have what is called the bridge financing, whereas the number one first capital finance, bridge finance for the employee retention credit allows employees to access up to 85% of their ERC funds without waiting for the IRS, which is awesome. So this is how we get paid with this program. See, what we do is we get, as sales affiliates, 20% of money collected by Links. We get 20% of the funds collected by Links, which is huge. And then we have the ability to leverage ourselves by building distribution and helping other people go into business. We get 4% of individuals we personally bring into the business. And then we get 3% of individuals that they bring into the business, 2% of individuals, those individuals bring into business, and 1% of folks that they bring into the business. So we get paid 4 levels deep with this compensation. And let me show you how that works and how you can get paid. So let's say you help a business get $200,000 back into their bank account. ERC is going to collect 15% of that $200,000, which is $30,000. As a affiliate of this program, you're going to get $6,000 commission. Just like that. That's huge, guys. I need you to understand this. You'll get $6,000, but let's say someone on your team did that referral. As a matter of fact, this is exciting, and I'm so excited for my good friend, Tori. Tori went out there, and he's 2 levels inside the organization, whereas he went out and had a business go through the process, and he got his first payout. So the first level, you get 4% of the 30,000. 4% of the 30,000 collected. We get 20% frontline, but you get 4% of the 30,000. Second level, you get 3% of the 30,000, which is the $900. I woke up in the morning, saw $400 and something from Links dropped into my bank account. I said, where'd that come from? And I love that where'd that come from money. Tori was being a secret agent over there. Didn't tell me he got money coming to him, which was exciting. And then, and I hope, Tori, you don't mind me putting your business out there. It's a good thing. And then, of course, third level, 2% of the 30%, 30,000. And then fourth level, 1% of the $30,000 collected, guys. That's huge. That's huge. And that's exactly how we get paid. It's a simple, straightforward compensation, no complications, no gotchas. Understand, like most, some of these companies I saw out there, they make it real complicated so they can take and hide your money. Now, let me show you how to make $1 million. Okay, and then we're just going to run through this. This is a real simple process about just simply sharing. If you just went out there in these next few months, we have up until 2025. It ends 2025, period, or whenever the money runs out. Personally, I believe it might end right after the election, because once new whatever, if we get new leadership or inside the politics or whatever, it might just come to an end. At that point, they cut everything off. Who knows? We must move with a sense of urgency. Get the money while the money is good. So you could become a millionaire by just simply helping 100 businesses with 40 employees, or just simply enrolling 4,000 employees. You do the formula. And that, let's say that those businesses got the PPP. So if a business already got the PPP, we break it down where they get about $10,000 instead of $26,000. So that's $40 million. Links is going to get 15% of that. That's $6 million going to Links. But you get 20% of that. $6 million is $1.2 million in your bank account. If someone on your team does this, that's $240,000 in your bank account. If someone down deep in your team does that, that's $180,000. Someone two levels away from you, go out and help 100 businesses get with 40 employees or 4,000 employees get enrolled. They're going to make over 1.2 million. But because you help somebody who helps somebody get involved with this opportunity and leverage this window here, you can make over six figures, $180,000 by just sharing. All we're doing is telling businesses there's money available for you. Did you get your money? That's it. That's awesome. 3 levels deep, $120,000 can come to you because that's what's in position. 4 levels deep, you can earn $60,000. You could be a millionaire by just making a goal. And I'm about to go over a training that they laid out there. Just simply making a goal. Write these numbers down. Take a snapshot of this screen right here. This is the $1 million formula. If you ever said, I want to become a millionaire, upfront millions, put yourself in a position where you can make as much money as possible in the shortest amount of time possible. We're talking about 4,000 employees, 100 businesses out of the millions of businesses out there with 40 employees. You know, if you put your head down and simply go to work, you can put yourself in a position to earn $1.2 million. You get a core group of people to do that with you, game over. Take a snapshot and make a decision to become a multi-millionaire, become a millionaire. But this is what's so awesome about this. This is coming to an end. 2025, put a pin in it. But the company Links has the foresight and the vision to put a program beyond credit, which is called the HMP. Understand this, guys, where Links, the ERC is what I call the Trojan horse. The ERC is helping us to walk into a business where you get right past the gatekeeper, because we're talking about putting money into their pockets. They don't have to pay for anything. Okay, it's their money. We just got to see if they qualify for it. And then once we put $100,000, $200,000, $1 million into a business's pocket, do you think it will be a problem to go back to them and talk about other services that will bring them value? You're their best friend at this point. So what Links has done is put together programs that help businesses basically in terms of their healthcare program. Is not replacing their healthcare, but it's putting them in a position where it supplements their healthcare programs, and it's a residual component with their with the services that they provide. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail with this, but there's businesses like Popeyes and ADP and Dunkin' Donuts and Adams and Eve's, Burger King, who's leveraged and taken advantage and partnered up with the HMP team. Basically, what they do is simply help provide pre-tax benefits under Section 125, be a proactive approach to healthcare by predictive modeling platform, identifying potential risks and providing guidelines based on the health and well-being of each and every employee. They also have where they help businesses get fixed savings of up to $573 per employee per year, increasing employees' pay by average of $1,500 a year. We put more money into the business and the employees' households. You've already put money into the business household with the ERC. Now we come back and say, man, I know you're excited about that new boat that you just purchased, the extension on your house with that $1 million we made. I have something else. I have a concierge program that can help you with other services that bring more value and keep your employees on staff, because we're going to help them keep more money. We got a telemedicine program where it's benefits of zero copay for 100% preventative care, 0% copay, unlimited primary care doctors, unlimited prescriptions, direct primary care. This is all part of our services that we provide to businesses. These are residual components, because when you go to these businesses, these services that we add to it, if you have your health care and Medicare insurance, this is all licensing, and I can help you get that if you need it. But and then there's other components to this that doesn't require licensing, but I encourage you, get your license. There's money in that. But you now have the ability to go out and generate and bring value to that business. The doors are wide open, where they can basically, they do all the work. We help them to bring back thousands and thousands of dollars to that business owner. You are now their best friend. You are their go-to person. Anything and everything you want, you can have access to. When you refer them, and these numbers have changed, we don't have the exact number, but when you share this with a business and they get their employees signed up, to my understanding, it's $2.40, but there's this has been changed where a whole lot bigger number is about to be rolled out to everyone. I'm hoping it's $12 per employee. I don't know where that number came from, but it's sexy. But imagine going to a company with 100 employees or 1,000 employees, and we got them set up, or just 500 employees. We set them up with the ERC, okay? And then we go and enroll them with this program, and they get set up with our experts and concierge team. They do all the work. We don't have nothing to do with it. We just do the introduction. And then every month you get, let's say on a low end, $2.4, $2.40 for every employee, residual income every single month, month after month, year after year. And their residual, their retention, to my understanding, is like over 80%. Guys, residual income is everything. Understand this: paid, earned in perpetuity. Major. All right, but now it's time to take action. It's one thing to see it. It's one thing to see it, but it's another thing to seize it. If you are a guest, get back with whoever invited you and let them know, I want in. This makes absolute sense. And what they would do is send you to their website. When you go to their website, you go up there to the top where you say, become a partner, you join. It's absolutely free. No cost out of pocket. So where's the risk? It's free to become a partner with links. And then you'll get your replicated website just like this, where you can simply turn around and just share this with businesses and other reps. We're on a mission to help bring on new reps. We need more distributors, foot soldiers on the ground so that we could touch more businesses. And that's my focus. I'm about to really ramp things up and help folks to make it happen. But as long as you get folks to hit that purple button where it says begin qualifying, the more businesses that we can have click that button, the more money you're going to make, guys. Understand this. It's a process. Now, there is an advanced website where you can see, I like to be very transparent. The site is free. If you're just going to be out there doing it on your own, you don't care what's going on with your team and things of that nature. But if you want to track your business, see what's going on, personalize your website, things of that nature, then it does require, I think it's like $19.99 for an enhanced website that you can utilize and leverage as well. But guys, this is amazing. This is absolutely an amazing opportunity. It's absolutely free. Time is running out. We must seize the moment. I can't emphasize this enough, where, where else have you been where the government, you can leverage the government giving away free money? You can go to a business and instead of saying, buy my food or buy my gadget or buy my whatever services, my cleaning services, you can say, I have free money for you. It's free. You join for free and you just simply share this with people. And we have a system that does all the work literally, and you could track it, monitor it, and make sure it moves through the process. And as I said in the beginning, I know we have many people who are busy, full-time employment, other businesses, as myself, other businesses, but if you have the mental capacity to add this right here and leverage the system, you can't afford to miss out on this. As a matter of fact, I want to show you, I'm gonna jump right into it in terms of our 100-day challenge. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I couldn't put it into a PowerPoint. Oh boy, what did I do? All right, well, we're just gonna go with 2 pages. So here's our 100-day challenge, guys. And I know I'm gonna keep it running on YouTube. I want y'all to see the simplicity of this. So what it is simply, as I just shared with you, and it's really real simple. It's just committing to going to work for 100 days straight, saying every single day, if you follow the scripts that's in here and utilize the strategies every day for the next 100 days, you can build a $500,000 pipeline of business. I mean, really, a $500,000 pipeline of business. The program was created by people who've done it in the past 6 months. More importantly, you will help a lot of business owners and helping their employees, the business and their families. So here's the challenge. Make a contact with 10 qualified prospects a day for 100 days. That's a simple thing. 10 qualified prospects a day. There's nobody that receives this challenge that doesn't have the time to make at least 10 phone calls, send out 10 DMs, visit 10 businesses, etc., assuming a conversation at 30% rate. Only 50% of your contacts can be done via social media. So we don't want to just be out there blasting recklessly. Only 50% of your contacts can go through social media. The other 50% need to be text messages, phone calls, or live visit to businesses. You can map out the radius, guys. Where you live right now, all the businesses you drive by every day when you're coming home, have you already spoken to them? Start right there. And then just start expanding out from there. Go to the next block, the next block, the next block. Next thing you know, you've got your hundreds or thousands of businesses that we're looking for to get 4,000 employees. That's going to get us $40 million, $1.2 million in commissions paid to us. Must attend all the weekly training, support calls, 3 hours a week. I like the gentleman who says, I'm not looking for spare time, I'm looking for part-time. We have serious money on the table here, guys. This is an opportunity that I really want us to reevaluate for those who've been here and realize that, man, I could make a whole lot of money in a short amount of time if I take advantage of this. I don't think there's anything else that we could be doing that can bring you $1.2 million in such a short amount of time. And that's what's exciting about this. You must attend the weekly meetings. You must keep track of all the potential prospects that you turn into leads and follow up with them on a weekly basis until they're a yes or a no. You must go out and out of your way to provide the best services and support possible. That you would be silly for a business owner not to refer you to other business owners. And that's exactly what has been taking place. Those businesses that I enrolled, shared and showed me, introduced me to other businesses. So here's the goal. 100 new businesses helped at $220,000 average credit return. That's 22.5 million credits recovered, equals $50,000 in referral fee compensation. This is an estimate of 10% conversion rate, which is super low when you consider the fact that we are simply helping business owners qualify for ERC stimulus. What it says over here, and I'm reading this. I'm going to send you guys this document if you want it. I'm not going to just send it out. Request it at benjamin@firstgenfinancial.com. If you want this document, request it at benjamin@firstgenfinancial.com. What are your resources? Your phone, your contacts, your warm market is where you need to start. Your warm market, who are not business owners but might know business owners, is social media. Google research, find individuals, target them, and share this information with them. What do you say? Hey, business owner, I know you are a busy business owner. I am curious, have you applied for the ERC program? No. Did you have W-2 employees during the 2020, 2021 during the pandemic? If they say no, or if they say no in the conversation, if they say yes, great. When can I sit down with you and hop on a Zoom for 20 minutes? Because for those 20 minutes might be worth over $220,000 to you. I think you might be absolutely qualified. When is a good time for us to find out? Set the appointment. That's it. What a great script. You can do that either communicating via text message, sitting down with someone individually after having dinner, or lunch at a restaurant, picking up your dry cleaning. I mean, guys, it's a very simple process. Hey, man, I love your operation. I appreciate all that you've been doing. How'd you do during the pandemic? Did it impact your business? Be concerned about them, and then simply ask, did you take advantage of the ERC program, the Employee Retention Credit? And most businesses will say, I don't know what you're talking about, or I simply don't think I qualify. My uncle's grandfather's aunt said I don't qualify. And then you just let them know you might didn't qualify a few months ago, but things have changed tremendously where they're making it more easier for individuals to qualify. Let's go through the process. Let's see if I like to use this line because I set myself as an employee. I've been assigned to this area. Please write this down. If you're walking to businesses in your area or whatever, I've been assigned to this area to help small and mid-sized businesses like you get access to the ERC credits that you may be qualified for. Let's see if you qualify. And you can, the key phrase is, I've been assigned to this area to help small and mid-sized businesses like you who's being neglected and missing out on millions of dollars that's been allotted for you because you either get misinformation, don't know about it. I've been assigned to this area to come out and find out, because the time is running out, to find out if you've taken advantage of the ERC program. And they'll be like, they'll welcome you, okay? In most cases, you're giving them money. So there's scripts here, guys, that you can leverage. I don't want to go through all of it. For the sake of time, I want to open it up for folks. Here's some skills. 1 to 10 people times conviction. 1 to 10 equals a closing percentage. Work times conviction equals units. So conviction counts twice. Here's your why. Conviction is the only way to shortcut your learning curve and your success. Your sales skills can be at a 5, but if your conviction is at a 90, if you are seriously committed to helping businesses, because they're still struggling out there. If you have people who are struggling, trust me, if people are struggling, they're not patronizing businesses. They don't go out to eat as much. And then really, people are going out to eat. It's quite fascinating. Folks are just stroking their credit cards. They're getting deeper and deeper in a hole. But anyway, I'm not going to get on that soapbox. But the reality is, a lot of businesses are just hanging on. You going to share with them this opportunity can absolutely put them in a better position. And it's a win-win-win across the board. So with that being said, guys, I hope that for those of you who are guests, that you get back with the person who shared this with you and get set up. It's free. I mean, if you joined and you only have one business that you're a good friend with who has 10 employees, that's a few $1,000s you can make them and put back into your pocket. It's worth free. Would you agree? But if you're ready to go out here and become a million, earn millions by going out and working the $1 million formula, getting a 1,000 employees with 1,000 businesses with 40 employees, 4,000 employees, $40 million in ERC. Links get that 30 million, or is it 60, 30 million? We get 6 million of that. We get 1.2 million of that. Guys, it's amazing. All right, let's open it up. Any questions, any comments? I see, I would love to hear from the man who got new money in his bank account. I know you're kind of shy, sir, but Tori, I would love to hear from you. Let folks know how that process went for you. Hold on. I'm sorry. Here we go. You can unmute yourselves, guys. All right, the lines are open. Any questions, any comments from anyone? Good to see you there, Mr. Chapman. Good to see you, Ms. Benson. Mike,
hey,
what's
Ben.
going on? Hey, welcome. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining.
How are you? Well, I don't know if Tori is chiming in, but I'm going to respond accordingly. Tori Madden is my nephew. He's 24 years young, and he is a businessman at 24. And
Yeah.
he won't do anything unless the numbers make sense. I hired him in my insurance agency. He got his insurance license at the age of 19.
I remember.
He decided to do some other things. That's fine. He has never gone to college. He did not want to go to college. I've always encouraged him to own his own life. And with this business right here, he just got his one of his first commission checks from writing up, and I'm going to say it, a State Farm.
Wow.
And the guy reached out to him because Tori does some other real estate investing. And so, Tori sat patiently, listened to the owner of the company, and who had attempted to apply for ERC tax credit, and was told that he couldn't qualify. And so Tori was like, well, I do that. And so let's take a second look at this and let's see if we can get you qualified. And here you have it. He got that company and the owner, several $1,000s back. And so not only did Tori get paid, but by Tori working with me, and I got paid too. So it is just about putting the effort into it, and we've got to speed this process up because, as Mr. McCray has stated, time is of the essence. That means myself and hiring to make millionaires, and that's our platform together, Benjamin, Mr. McCray, and I, as business partners. Not only to make wealth for ourselves, but to help other people break generational and become wealthy.
Absolutely.
That's why I partner with Mr. McCray all the time.
Absolutely. Thank you, Samantha. And Tori stated his mic was not working, and I appreciate that. But man, congratulations! And we have quite a few people who's been paid with this amazing opportunity, and there's so many more in the pipeline right now. I know Mr. Chapman has one of his new partners who has things in the pipeline that should be coming through shortly. And here's the thing that's exciting about this, and it's very unique because I've been in opportunities before where I never knew exactly when an opportunity was going to come to an end. We've always had opportunities come to an end, but with this, we know there's a deadline. So there's a true sense of urgency to get as much as we can, leverage this as fast as while we can, and reap the rewards of being a service to other people, other businesses, I think one of the greatest hurts and regrets will be that I had a chance to make over, like, for example, when the checks started coming, now that the checks are starting to come in, I'll be very transparent. My regret is I didn't fill up the pipeline 4, 5, 6 months ago, because the checks that are coming in now could have been bigger checks coming in if we would have just went harder. So fast forward 3 months, 4 months, the end of this year, you truly have the ability, we all have the ability in the next 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, whatever, next 12 months, to position ourselves every 4 to 6 months to have drops, big paychecks dropping into our bank account, and then direct deposits going into our bank accounts. I mean, that's powerful. And if they choose to take advantage of the bridge funding, those monies would come in even faster, which is exciting as well. So any other comments from anyone else before we conclude today? And the challenge I want to put out before we wrap it up is, when I first came in, I was bringing on a lot of partners, and then I slowed down on that. I am about to ramp that up because I realized that it's all about distribution. I always share this in my other companies. You know, it's all about distribution. Where Coca-Cola, they dominate, McDonald's, they dominate because they have distribution everywhere. When someone wants a burger, they'll find a McDonald's on every block, every corner. Someone wants a soda, a soft drink, a cold beverage. Did you know that Coca-Cola sells more water than anybody? Because they have the vending machines everywhere. They have the corner stores. They have the restaurants, the hotels. It's all about distribution. So if you just expand your teams, it's free. Everything else I brought people into, they had to pay out of pocket. This is free. I'm tripping, and I'm not going to say you're tripping, but it's free. Bring in individuals who are hungry, who know other businesses, who aren't afraid to get out here in these streets and help people, who have hustle in them. Let's multiply our distribution and start getting more lines in the water and watch what's going to start taking place. So with that being said, I'll open it up for any last minute comments, and we'll wrap it up from here. Awesome. Well, hey guys, I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on a Saturday afternoon. Please stay hydrated. It's crazy out there. I mean, I'm not even going to ask Mr. Chapman what's the temperature out there in Florida, because here I think it's almost 100 degrees in North Carolina and across the country. So stay warm, stay hydrated, and stay hungry. Let's go out here and help these businesses, guys. Just share the information. If you're going to accept the challenge, the 100-day challenge, and let's start that Monday, the 100-day challenge on Monday, where you commit to doing 10 exposures a day. Send me an email, benjamin@firstgenfinancial.com, and I'll shoot over to you that document on with the scripts and everything, and I'll know who's in the game with me in terms of that challenge, and then let's go after it together. If you're committed to bringing guests, as I said, I want to start recruiting more people, and if you 99, good Lord, 99 degrees, wow. If you're committed, guys, to ramping up and bringing on more partners, I'm willing. I'm ready to go to work. I got a legacy that I'm building. So I will do opportunity calls during the week. I'll have some during the weekend. We can put our heads together where I can start doing these overviews on a consistent basis again, which is how we built a lot of people, brought a whole lot of people onto the team. So I just got to identify what's a good time for us to make that happen, whether it's a Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening and a Saturday afternoon or whatever it may be. But guys, let me know, give me feedback, text me what's good for you, and then we'll start doing these overviews again. and start bringing on new partners and training and celebrating the victories and going from there. But guys, we are in the right place at the right time. This is in a unique position. Let's take advantage of it. God bless everyone. Take charge. Let's go and grow.